toying around ideas about geology and interested in plate tectonics and volcanoes as kind of metaphor for the way people interact with each other and the sort of way we build each other up and pull each other apart and the damage that that sometimes creates. But then also what grows out of that, what sometimes grows inside of the scars and how that allows for change. And I had begun creating kind of crystalline structures out of shattered mirror. It was a pretty short leap, I think, from there into actually growing crystals. This year, I started actually growing crystals. I did some research about what was growable in my studio space. It started with salt crystals, and so those are sort of more fine and spindly and delicate, and those grow in a refrigerator. And then I moved from there to growing borax crystals, and those worked really well with what I do in terms of tearing apart surfaces and then allowing the growth to happen inside of that tear. The texture varies by material, so it's the nature of the material that's coming forth as the crystals grow. So the salt is very fine and kind of almost like starbursts, and then the borax is more like a cube. It likes to grow in a more geometric shape. Texture of each mineral is inherent in the mineral itself, so it grows in a particular way every time. The salt grows in the thin, spindly kind of starburst, and the borax is more like a cubic shape. So they always grow in the same way no matter how long you grow them or how big you grow them. And I'm also currently doing some experiments with some other more geometric kinds of growth as well.